Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I'm going to give you 2 of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Alright Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. 2 cards for Aquarius for their highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so you have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Wow. So yeah, definitely, if you have peace in your mind, you'll get the answers that you're seeking. I feel like you just need to have quiet time to be by yourself so you can really look at things differently, see things, the look for the answers that you're looking for. Really go within and just try to get grounded or meditate. Listen to that vibrational music, so that's good. And then it says, surrendering to the journey, release control. So, yeah, let go of anything that you're holding on to, the past, anything that's keeping you from moving forward. Just really let it go and just keep going forward, okay? Just let it go. Let everything fall into place on its own. All right, so let's see what's going on. Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. 1 for the current. This is for Aquarius. 1 for the situation. For the past or now. For what's hidden. For the hopes and the fears. For what you need to do now. For what you need to work on. Wow. And the outcome. Wow. Nice. Good, 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 good. All right. So, Aquarius, you start off with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is talking about, working with others, people recognizing you, all your hard work, creating something, maybe some kind of support or even some kind of partnership here. I feel like you're traveling here also. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like you're very independent. You know how to make things grow. Maybe you need to start working on something, trusting your higher self and working on yourself. Like really loving yourself, I feel like you just need to love yourself and everything that you are. You do have the 9 of Cups here. I do believe that this is now, but we'll see with the cards. Be grateful for everything. Have gratitude, look at everything that you've accomplished. Be content with life, okay? There is a wish fulfillment that was trying to come in or is trying to come in for you. Also, I feel that here. You do have the Moon card for the past. The Moon card is talking about that there are times when you don't see things clearly. Maybe you just don't see what's ahead of you, but you just got to hang in there, okay? You need to trust your intuition and use your intuition. You have the Magician card here. Magician is saying that for you to think positive, that you create the world that you live in. Remember, you have all the tools to manifest everything that you want. Wow. Okay. Interesting. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is talking about, being truthful, being strong-willed, telling it like it is, believing in yourself, and being who you are. Okay, like, stop being anybody else. You be yourself, okay? Then you have the Tower card for what you need to work on. This change is coming through for you. There is a lot of change coming in. But we'll definitely see why it's here. I feel like you're very discontent, like, very, like, unfocused. I was trying to find the word. I couldn't find it. God, what is that word? My goodness. Well, anyways, unfocused. You really need to start focusing on things, okay? Because for some reason, I feel like you're not into it. You're not really focusing on things like you should be. And then for the outcome, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is saying that there is material success, there is happiness, there's, you're moving towards this where you're going to have enough, you're going to reach that material success, but we'll see what the cards say. God, what is that word now? I'm like, what the heck is that word? Well, it'll come to me. Anyway, so let's see. Disconnected is what I'm saying, is what I'm trying to say. Disconnected. You're very disconnected, okay? Really need to start focusing and disconnect because you're very unfocused. That's big right now. I feel that really huge. All right, so Aquarius, take what resonates with you, Aquarius, and leave the rest. The Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? All right. Wow. Okay. So, I feel for some of you guys, you know, you do have the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is talking about like, you know, trying to work with others. Maybe you're trying to create something, you know, maybe there's some kind of partnership. I feel like, you know, you're going to be recognized for all your hard work. I feel like there's traveling here, but you're in your mind a lot, you know, thinking about all kinds of things, worrying about all kinds of things that you don't need to be. You know, this person here, she has her head in her face in her hands, and she's clearly like very stressed out, you know, like trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to do this? You know, and they're asking you to try to leave that, to change your mindset, to have some kind of, to go within and ground yourself, to have, you know, find that peace within you, you know, because you're overthinking a lot. You also have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups is saying that there's this decision that you're trying to contemplate right now. You know, with the Seven of Cups, you know, there's decisions, you know, don't give up on anything. Be real with everything that you're trying to decide on, you know, like don't give up on any of your dreams. Be real about the choices that you're making, okay? Because they're asking you that. You are definitely trying to create something, but you're overthinking about a lot of things. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. And why is the Nine of Pentacles here? That's why I feel like you're very disconnected, because you're not like focusing. You're really not focusing, and that's why they're asking you, just let everything come in. Just have solitude. Just find peace. Just let everything come in. You don't need to be worrying about anything. Just let everything fall into its place. And then one more card for the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so okay, so you do have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is talking about being very independent, but they're asking you to work on yourself, to trust yourself, to you know, to just live in the moment and stop trying to control everything. You know, you have this card where it's like surrender to this journey. Like just let everything come in. You know, I know everybody wants everything to come in, the abundance, the excitement, you know, the ideas, you know, but it's hard when you're in your mind. It's hard when you're trying to make choices and you're in your mind a lot, still overthinking about everything. There is financial opportunities, but they're asking you to really look at your finances. You're going to be able to learn something new. I also feel like there's messages coming through. Trust yourself. Trust how you're doing things, you know. You know, you do everything so good and you've gotten to this point, Aquarius. So why do you second guess yourself? Stop second guessing yourself, okay? Trust your intuition. Trust your inner knowing. You could be trying to learn something new. I feel like you're wanting to learn something new also. And they're asking you to ask the divine for help. Like if you don't know what you're supposed to do, ask for peace, ask for guidance, ask for what you need to do, okay? But there's definitely some kind of messages coming in. There's financial opportunities. Use your finances wisely. And you've been working hard. You have been working hard. You really are. You know, you're trying your best, you know, but you're still in your mind about a lot of things. All your efforts will pay off, you know. You're trying to reach that material success. Continue to keep doing that. You know, you're going to see the results very soon. You know, don't give up on anything. Don't give up on anything. You're going to achieve what you want, is what I'm trying to say. Wow. There could also be a promotion here. There could also be some kind of increase, like a job pay increase also, I feel, here. So it's good. You have the Nine of Cups here for the past or now. I do believe it's now. I feel like you need to have gratitude for everything. Be content with what you have. Okay, be content. Look at all the accomplishments and how far you've come to get to this place. Okay, because you've done a lot. You've done a lot. You've been through a lot. So really be grateful for everything. I also feel like there could be some kind of, fulfillment, wish fulfillment here, and I feel like there is some kind of abundance coming through. You have the moon card here, and what's hidden. Why is the moon here? Karma card. Wow, interesting. So you have the Nine of Wands and you have the Ace of Cups, and then the Moon card here. Maybe you're not seeing things clearly, or maybe you're just uncertain about the future. Really trust your intuition, okay? Because the Moon card has to do with your intuition also. Um, there could be somebody new coming in. It could be a love interest for some of you guys, and for everyone else, it could be somebody new coming in, to offer you some kind of help. But I do feel like there is somebody new coming in. There's going to be a lot of creative ideas. You're going to be very inspired. Creativity is going to be up. Your energy, your clarity is going to be high also. But like your intuition is going to be like right on point. Also too, with the Nine of Wands, they're asking you not to give up on anything, especially if you're trying to find love, because I feel like somebody out here is trying to find some kind of partner. Don't give up, because there is a new person coming in. But for everybody else, like, don't give up on anything, especially your dreams. Like, if you see, like, well, I'm not going to have enough money to do this, or I'm not going to have enough money to do that, or I'm not going to be able to do it because I have to go get training or whatever, find ways to do it. They're asking you to not give up, to persevere forward, even though you're tired and you've been through it all. You are still going to be pushing forward, and you still will get there, because you're a go-getter. You don't give up, Aquarius. I've seen you. You never give up. So just know that, okay? You're going to get there. And then you have the Magician. Why is the Magician here? One more card. So the Magician is here. The Magician says that you have all the tools to manifest what you want to create. Just got to think positive. Get out of your mind. Stop worrying about things. Stop overthinking about things also. Let everything fall into place. But manifest what you want, because right now is the time to manifest, where you can manifest really good. And they're asking you to do what you need to do. You do have the Nine of Cups again here. Remember how it said it's now. There is some wish fulfillment here. That's coming through. There's like a nice, something that you wanted is coming in. So it's nice. Really have patience and really think positive about everything. Be grateful for everything, big or small. Be grateful, and really, be content with everything that you have. Because I feel like you just need to have patience. You're not seeing it all come in, and you're like really frustrated, and you're overthinking about things, and you really just need to just let everything just come in on its own. Stop pushing it. Stop, just forget about it and let everything come in. Because once you do that and start clearing your mind, everything will start coming in. You have the Two of Wands here, and you need patience. Really be patient about things. I feel like you're making plans also. There could be traveling, you could be making plans to travel, or just you're making plans in general for something. So it's good. This is really nice. I like that. You have the Queen of Swords up here for what you need to do now. Why is the Queen of Swords here? One more card. Wow. All right. So, all right. So really be truthful with yourself. Okay. Really be truthful. You have the Queen of Swords here. Be who you are. Stop changing for everybody else. Do your own thing. Do what you want to do. Believe in yourself and love yourself. The Queen of Swords is here, and she's very strong-willed. She tells it like it is. She speaks her truth. She doesn't hold back, and that's you. Not holding back. You speak your truth. Stop being different. Stop being somebody else that you're not. They're asking you to really be who you are and love yourself. With the Queen of Swords. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. Speak your truth about things also. They're saying speak your truth about things. You do have the Seven of Pentacles, and you are reviewing everything. You're trying to plan your next step about what you want to do next. So it's good. You're just right now you're in the mode where should I do this or should I do that? You know, what if I don't do this and what if I do that? But they're asking you to really look at things truthfully, okay? And clear your mind because you're very cluttered. I feel like you're very disconnected. That's the word that I was looking for, disconnected. And then you have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands says you're carrying everything on your shoulders. You're trying to do everything for everybody. You know, you're trying to do this, you're trying to help the kids, you're trying to, you know, mow the lawn, cook dinner, go to work, you know, paint the house. You know, you're doing everything. You're doing everything. You're carrying everybody's problems on your shoulders, and you need to stop that. Start setting boundaries so you can do for you. And that's the whole thing of this reading, that they want you to do for you, to believe in yourself, to trust yourself, okay, to love who you are. Wow. And then you have the Tower card here for what you need to work on. Why is the Tower here? Wow. So you do have the Tower card here, and the Tower is saying that there is going to be big changes coming in, changes you didn't expect. So expect it, okay? But I feel like it's good. I feel like they're good changes, but you just need to believe in yourself and trust yourself, okay? Sudden changes are here, you know, really think positive and things. Really, you know, right now we're in this mode where we're all manifesting stuff, you know you have the tools to manifest everything that you want. But you just got to do it, you know. I feel like you are the one that creates this world, and if you think positive, it will come in positive. But if you think negative, it'll come in negative. So they want you to shift your mindset, because the Tower moment is here. When there's a Tower moment, it's up to you if you want it good or bad. So really start thinking positive, okay? Really believe in yourself and what you want to create. Defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. You know, don't let anybody belittle you. Really, really stand up for yourself, okay? And also too, you know, people ask you, hey, can I help you? Take it, take it, take it, okay? Don't just say, oh no, I got it. No, you let people help you. There ain't no shame in that. There ain't nothing bad about people helping you, okay? So really take the help. That was for somebody out there. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. Interesting. Wow, that's nice. Oh, nice. All right, so you are definitely, follow your heart, okay? Really follow your heart, because you do have the Ten of Pentacles. And like I said, the Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, establishing yourself, you know, establishing yourself, getting what you want, you know, having that material success, you know, and having enough for everything, which is beautiful. Love it. But you also have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is saying that there's going to be unexpected news, unexpected news coming in. Like there's messages coming in for you. Pay attention to the signs that are around you. Pay attention to everything that you're being guided to. You know, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the numbers that you're seeing, 222, 333, stuff like that. Pay attention to it. Look it up, because they want you to trust your intuition, to use it, you know, to see the signs and see what they're trying to do for you. The guides, okay, so the angels, you know, whoever you believe in, they're trying to get messages across to you. And I also feel like you need to use your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition on making decisions. Really trust your decisions. And then you have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is another beautiful card to get. Ten of Cups is about celebration, moving towards happiness, and thinking positive. That's your outcome, you guys. That is your outcome. You know, material success and happiness. So you're going to be very happy, very joyful. Good times are here. So just know that. Wow. Very, very nice. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. God bless.